Hello and welcome back to another video, and today we have my Aurorodan Deskbot deck profile and combo video for you guys. So this deck has recently gotten a huge boost with the Machina structure deck and the new Machina cards, along with Needle Fiber coming out. And so the deck can end on multiple negates, and on top of that, it has access to OTKs super easily, and of course it has the infamous new combo that was actually I just created, which is a one card True King of all calamities. So I think that the deck is absolutely nuts, and I definitely think that you guys would like playing this deck, especially since it is Deskbots, and at the end of the day, who doesn't like Deskbots? They're such a fun archetype to play around with, and I definitely think that this deck, this particular list can be very competitive in the right hands. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into the video. So first off, we are running Deskbot 001. So this only one of this card, it's not the best one. If two or more machine monsters are special summoned at the same time while the card is in your graveyard, then you get to special summon it. So you're only running one. It's not the best, but it's okay. It combos with Machine Deep, so that's pretty cool. 3 Deskbot 002. So as you can see, like they all have like 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, and so on. 002 is very good because if it's special summoned, you can add a Deskbot card from your deck to your hand. So that is absolutely nuts because you can add any Deskbot card you need for the scenario. Next up, we have 3 Deskbot 003. When the card is normal summoned, you can special summon one Deskbot monster from your deck except itself, which is definitely very powerful because you can special summon Deskbot 9 and all of that. It doesn't have to be, there aren't restrictions as long as it's a Deskbot. And on to the next card, we have 1 Deskbot 04. So Deskbot 4, oh, what happened here? Here we go. Deskbot 4, basically, if it battles an opponent's monster during damage calc, you can activate the effect of your opponent takes no damage for the rest of the turn, but you can also send 1 Deskbot monster from your deck to the graveyard, and then, of course, destroy. Or, the card gains attack and defense by the level. So it's very niche, but it's still a good one of its own name, so you want to have it. 3 Deskbot 005. 005 has the pendulum effect. Of course, all the pendulum of them have the effect of you cannot pendulum summon monsters except Deskbot monsters, and that cannot be negated. And of course, it also has the monster effect where if it's normal or special summon, you can target one spawn trap card on the field and destroy it. So it's good out to problematic spells and traps. And of course, it gains 500 attack for each face-up Deskbot monster in your extra deck. And if it's in the Pendulum Zone and destroyed, you can target one Deskbot monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So definitely a very powerful card. And of course, if you didn't see, it is a scale 10, which is very high. Next up, we have 2 Deskbot 006, which is a scale 1 to go in coordination with your scale 10. Of course, they all have the same effect of you cannot pendulum summon monsters except Deskbot monsters, and that cannot be negated. And then if it is normal or special summon, you can target one monster on the field and change its battle position. It gains 500 attack for each face-up Deskbot monster in your extra deck, and if it's in the Pendulum Zone and destroyed, you can target a Deskbot monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So it's basically a worse Deskbot 5 because it adds to your hand instead of special summoning, but otherwise it's the exact same card. Next up, we are running 1 Deskbot 007. So, of course, it has the same pendulum effect, and then the monster effect is that it gains 500 attack for each Deskbot card in your graveyard this time. And monsters your opponent control cannot target face-up Deskbot monsters for attacks except itself. And if it attacks a defense position monster, it inflicts piercing battle damage. So definitely it's a good card, but you don't need more than one, as it is searchable and you can special summon it off of so many cards. We have 1 Deskbot 008, of course, with the same pendulum effect once again, and the effect of it gains 500 attack for every Deskbot card in your graveyard, and your opponent cannot target face-up Deskbot cards with card effects except itself. It can make up to 2 attacks in the battle phase. Also, a very okay card, but nothing to be like overly shocked about. Next up, we have probably one of the best ones, Deskbot 009. So in your main phase, you can make the card gain attack equal to all the combined attack of all Deskbot monsters you currently control, and then until the end of your opponent's turn, and only that card can activate the turn it's activated. But the thing is that all of them gain so much attack, and then once you add them all together, and then it just like racks up so much on top of the Deskbot 009, and it just absolutely amazing. And you can summon it off of your 3, which is also really, really good. Onto the Machina package, we have one Machina Metal Cruncher. You can normal summon if you control no face-up cards, and you can also reveal 3 Earth Machine monsters from your deck. Then your opponent randomly adds one of them from your deck to your hand. So keep in mind, every single Deskbot is an Earth Machine, so Metal Cruncher works amazing in coordination with that. One Machina Irridator. This card is absolutely nuts. One of the best Machina cards for sure. You can discard another machine card, special summon itself, and then you can target a machine monster you control, special summon from your graveyard one Machina monster with a different name and an equal or lower level to that monster. Then we have one Machina Megaform to go with your one Machina Fortress. I'm sure all of you guys know what Machina Fortress does already. Very, very powerful card. We have one Ancient Gearbox because you have so many ways to recur stuff and search stuff in the deck, especially since it is an Earth machine. For Halki Fireback's targets, we have one Mecha Phantom Beast O-Line and one Jet Synchron. Onto the spells, we have one of the field spell Deskbot base, and this card is absolutely nuts, but it's just hard to get it to pull off because basically you can banish 9 Deskbot cards with different names from your field and or graveyard except itself, and shuffle all cards from your opponent's hand, field, and graveyard directly into the deck. So this card is absolutely nuts, but the condition is hard to achieve because you basically need to have every single Deskbot in the grave or on the field. So definitely hard to pull off, but if you do, it's worth it because it's the strongest hand loop, field loop, and graveyard loop. Next up, we have Triple Machina Redeployment, one of the best cards in the deck. It's a 1-card True King of All Calamities, and basically you can discard a card and add 2 Machina monsters from with different names from each other from your deck to your hand, or discard a Machina card and add 2 Machina cards instead of monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. So definitely a very, very powerful card. Machine Duplication basically works on every single Deskbot because they all have 500 attack originally, so very, very good. 3 Urgent Schedule, one of the best cards in the deck, and probably one of the only cards that are actually going to cost you a couple bucks. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, special summon one. Oh, I took one out accidentally. Let me put that right back. Urgent Schedule. There we go. My bad. So, basically, if your opponent controls more cards than you do, you can special summon, of course, 1 level 4 lower and 1 level 5 or higher Earth Machine monster from your deck in defense position but negate their effects. So you can special summon, for example, your Deskbot 009 or your 002, for example. It just special summons 2 Deskbots from your deck, or like a Machina and a Deskbot, or 2 Machinas and all that. Just definitely a very, very broken and powerful card. We have 3 Called by the Grave to play around hand traps because you want Deskbot 3 tears off because it's a very powerful card. 2 Twin Twisters to play around decks like Mystic Mind and all that good stuff. 1 Foolish Burial, and of course 1 Monster Reborn. So definitely a very powerful main deck in my opinion. And that is it for the main deck. And onto the extra deck. For the synchros, we have one of our negates, Herald of the Arclight. 3 is level 3. And if you guys didn't notice, like 1 is level 1, 2 is level 2, 3 is level 3, 4 is level 4, and so on. So you like, for example, 3 and 1, and 1's a tuner, by the way. That gives you a free Arclight and all that stuff. So you definitely have access to this card very, very easily. 1 Nat Beast because everything in here is gonna be like Earth. And did I take... Wow, I'm just clicking stuff today. I need to put that back too. That's funny. Nat Beast back. There we go. No, we are not playing the Churia, as you guys can see. But yes, Nat Beast is definitely very good in the deck. Borload Savage Dragon, of course, it's a negate. Very, very powerful, very self-explanatory. Deskbot Jet, basically... Yeah, it's a very powerful card. You can target a Deskbot monster you control, 1 face-up card on the field and pop them. Very good. I like it. We have 1 Cyber Dragon Nova along with 1 Cyber Dragon Fendi because you can overlay level light level 5s in this deck very easily, and definitely 2 very powerful cards. The 1 True King of All Calamities for the 1-card True King of All Calamities play. We have 1 Salmangri Almirage along with a Christian Halki Fireback. So one of the reasons why the deck is so good. We have one of the new cards from Dual Overload, Ancient Gear Ballista, which will search your Ancient Gear box for you. You have one Cleaver Genius along with Mecha Phantom Beast Aurorodan. This card should get banned. It's broken. It's one of the reasons why the deck is actually good. One Nightmare Unicorn to out your opponent's problematic cards, one Surge Dread, and one Burlsword Dragon for the quick OTKs. Onto the side deck, we have two Nibirus over here. Very strong, very powerful. We have also two The Winged Dragon Raw Sphere modes for those matchups that, it's just good. And along with one Dan Wrestler Pinkatraps. Onto the spells, we have three Dark Ruler No More, along with three Lightning Storm, because Dark Ruler No More is a free win against Adamantipator and Lightning Storm baits out of the gate. You have three Evenly Matched also for Adamantipator and the one Red Reboot. That is it for the deck profiles, and let's get into the combo. This is the one-card combo for True King of all Calamities. All you need is, of course, Machina Redeployment and a card in hand to discard for it. First off, basically what you do is you activate Redeployment, discarding the card in hand. You will add the Irradiator along with Megaform, and then go over here, Irradiator effect, special summoning itself, then other effect, special summoning back the Megaform, then you go Mega Form effect to special summon from deck this card called Metal Cruncher, very powerful, and then Metal Cruncher effect will reveal three Deskbot 003s, so your opponent randomly adds one to your hand, and then, of course, you will get a free Deskbot 003 to your hand. You normal summon Deskbot 003, and which will special summon Deskbot 009 directly from the deck. And then you link one into Salamangre Owl Mirage, and if you guys didn't notice, these are both level 9s right over here, so you get to go into the True King of all Calamities, all off of one card. So this combo is definitely absolutely insane, and you did it with Deskbot, so congratulations, and thank you so much. If you made it this far in the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Join the Discord server, the link is in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, peace.